Welcome to It Was Never You, where we talk about narcissism, complex PTSD, and recovery. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I'd appreciate it. Thank you very much. I wanted today to talk about there were two mass shootings in the United States in a span of under 24 hours. And the agendas have already begun their opinions of why this is happening and what needs to be done and what action needs to be taken. I think one component that we are missing is that if you dig a little bit deeper into the people that commit these acts, and this is not to victimize the perpetrator because they are in no way a victim of their actions. They willfully went out and committed an atrocity. But I would say it would behoove us as a society to look into the backgrounds of the majority of these people, because I do believe, if not all, are victims of an oppressive home life. Somewhere in their life, they have been abused repeatedly. And what this causes, when you are a victim of abuse, when you are repeatedly a victim of abuse, what will end up happening is you will be more easily radicalized. The perpetrators will see you, they will prey on you, or it may cause delusions of some sort where they view society as out to get them, and they need to do some type of a cleansing. I think we need to dig deeper into what is causing this, and I think the effective thing as a society, what we can do to help this situation, is to assist women that are being abused domestically in their home. Because if you look into these people, there is repeated domestic acts of domestic violence. There is child abuse. They have been abused as children. They have been neglected. They have been abandoned. This has pushed them to have an altered sense of reality. And that's not to say that there may not be some other mental illness at play. That is very likely. There are possibly many variables that can play into building a person that would go out and do something like this. But amongst all the quests for gun control and all the quests for viewing something like that as an end all, like that is going to fix it, I think the mental health system is the system that needs to be looked into, because children will cry out and say they're being abused and they'll be ignored. Women will cry out and saying they're being beaten, or they're afraid to speak up because they're afraid they're going to be killed. This is something that I do believe needs to be looked into and needs to be addressed. Look into these people. Look into where they have come from and their background. You'll see a common thread, and it's being ignored. I don't know why it's being ignored, possibly because it is such a massive feat to try to fix this problem, but broken homes, abuse, child abuse, sexual abuse, physical abuse, mental abuse, financial abuse, abandonment, rejection. These are all can be catalysts for somebody that is easy prey, or somebody, it's a catalyst for somebody to their brain chemistry gets altered where they view the world as their enemy, and they have to do this to cleanse something or to fix something. I think it's purposeful, the agenda, whoever that may be, whatever that may be, to divide us further, to make us, to turn this into a political thing. I don't think it's a political thing. I do think this is an issue of the heart. This is an issue of us as a society linking together, and but we walk around with our heads in our cell phones. We walk around passing people by not aware that the person next to us is crying, has a need. We view mental health as a joke. Oh, you have anxiety, big deal. Oh, you're just making crap up so that you have something to worry about. No, this is like, you have to understand that people who go through these types of things, this is like a mental torture. And again, I am not saying that these perpetrators of these acts are victims by any means, because they willfully committed those acts and now they have become a monster because of their actions, and they have altered. This will just continue to go on unless, I don't know, something needs to change in society as a whole. We need to get a better understanding of the signs of abuse, the signs of somebody, because you see these stories and then what you'll see is, well, he was abusive, or I saw signs and I never thought. Well, you never thought. That's the problem. We need to dig a little deeper. We need to dig a little deeper.